Former President Donald Trump is meeting with House Speaker Mike Johnson today. The presumptive Republican nominee for president will host the Republican leader at his estate in Florida. CBS News campaign reporter Olivia Rinaldi is outside Mar-a-Lago. Olivia, what can you tell us about this meeting?
Yeah, good afternoon, Lindsay. Trump is meeting today with Speaker Mike Johnson and Republican Congressional Committee Chairman Richard Hudson. Now, this is Johnson's second meeting with Trump at Mar-a-Lago in recent months. That last meeting happened in April, and it came at a perilous moment for Johnson, where his speakership was in contention. Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia was threatening to oust him from the office. Now, Trump placated some of that intra-party fighting, but that's also part of the reason why Speaker Johnson is here today, is that intra-party fighting. I'm told that they might be discussing how some of these Republican primaries have been playing out. As you know, Republicans hold a very, very slim majority in the House of Congress right now. So part of the reason for that meeting today is to discuss how this plays forward over the next 5 months heading into November with some of those slim majorities and Republicans, and having them hold on to some of those critical seats so that if Trump were to win come November, that he would be having the House of Representatives be a Republican chamber.
I believe Trump has said that he's going to be announcing his VP pick next month, right? Are we any closer to sort of knowing or reading some tea leaves on either top contenders or even just one or two who are on the top?
Yeah, Lindsay, I suspect we're still a few weeks away from knowing exactly who Trump is going to pick for that. He has said time and time again he's going to announce that at the Republican convention, but perhaps maybe a few days before. Those things tend to leak out when they do. Trump has said that there are a few people he is still looking at. Over the weekend, Rep. Byron Donalds went with him to Turning Point USA and to a church community in Detroit, where they spoke with some black community leaders there. But CBS can report that Trump is also looking at Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. He is someone that Trump has been looking at and potentially vetting. Also, Doug Burgum, the governor of North Dakota, someone who has accompanied Trump on the trail recently. Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, also someone that Trump is considering. And Senator Marco Rubio from right here in Florida. I was actually at an event on Friday night. It was Trump's birthday party here in Palm Beach while I was covering it. And Senator Rubio showed up and gave a little speech beforehand. Obviously, there's some issues there with the 12th Amendment that Rubio can't be his vice president if he's still claiming Florida as his residency. So a little barrier to entry there. But overall, very interesting. All of these people are starting to turn out on the trail for Trump. We know that tomorrow he's going to be in Racine, Wisconsin, and I suspect that at least one of those candidates might show up there.
Okay, what can you tell us about debate prep? We're less than 2 weeks away from the first debate, believe it or not.
I know that day is quickly approaching. We do know from Trump's team that they tell us that he is not doing any formal debate prep, but rather there's these informal question and answer sessions that are going on. We know that last week when Trump was in Washington, he had one of those informal Q&A sessions with one of those VP contenders I just mentioned. That is Senator Marco Rubio, that they talked a little bit about perhaps January 6th and other topics. So interesting there that he is tapping some of these VP contenders to really have those conversations as he looks ahead to that debate with Joe Biden next week.
Olivia Rinaldi, thank you.
Thank you.